towards another lecture in English. I'm here, and today we'll talk about the electric field. That what is electric field? And by knowing the concept from the very beginning, that Michael Faraday was the person. Michael Faraday. Michael Faraday was the person who first described this, that every charge having some kind of a space around it, surrounding it, that whenever another charge will enter that medium or that surrounding space, then definitely he will experience some kind of a force on it. So he named it an electric field. So how we can explain this electric field? We can say that electric field is a space or a region around a charged body where an electrical influence can be felt by another charge. It means that if there is some kind of a charge, we will say that if Q is some kind of a charge over here, then this Q will have some kind of a field around it, and whenever some another charge, suppose Q naught, suppose this charge will enter in this very field, then definitely he will experience this charge this charge will experience some kind of a force due to this charge on this. So this is called an electric field, and we denote it by E. E is the electric field, and I can denote it by like this. So it means that every charge having some kind of a field around it, and whenever some other charge will enter in that field, so he will definitely know that if this is the same charge. So we studied earlier that the same charges will repel each other and the opposite charges will attract each other. So if it is possible that this very charge is positive charge and the field is positive, and this very charge is the negative charge, so definitely when this charge will enter in this region, so they will definitely attracted by this charge. And we have some kind of charges in this. Then I have to explain these charges. So sometimes we say that source charge. So what is source charge? How we can explain it? Source charge. And other one is test charge. And another one is point charge. So in physics, although we talk about these three types of charges, whenever we're dealing with the fields like electric field, then we definitely say about the source charge, test charge, and point charges. Source charge is that charge due to which an electric field is being created around a charge. That is called the source charge. Like I can say that this Q is a source charge because electric field is being created around it. So I can say that this is source charge. It means that due to source charge, electric field will be created around the charge body. So this charge will be known as the source charge. And moving towards the test charge. Test charge is that type of a charge that having some small magnitude which cannot affect the electric field in which the charge is being placed. If this is a charge and this Q naught is a test charge. Why? Because it's having some kind of very, very small magnitude, because if this charge will enter in this field, so definitely it have not to distort that kind of a field. It should not disturb this very field. So because of its small magnitude. So this is a test charge. And what about the point charge? Point charge is a charge whenever it is placed, so it's having some kind of a field just only over there, on that point. So the field of a charge only on that point, if we having some kind of a charge and having a field only on that point, then we will say that this is a point charge, which can be placed in anywhere in the space or anything like that. So these are the type of charges we use when we talk about the electric field. So now move towards another thing, that electric field, if a charge will enter in that field, if this Q charge will enter in that field, so what will happen? Suppose I have some kind of a positive charge, so the electric field lines we will study further, that a positive charge will having electric lines outside the charge, from the charge. So I can say that if a charge, this is due to the Q positive charge, this is a source charge due to which electric field has been created, but having another charge that is Q naught, that is a test charge, whenever this test charge will move forward to this field, so it will definitely be affected by this field. So this affection is called the strength of this electric field. It means that I can say that if a charge will move, if a charge will enter into the field, definitely it will be experienced by some kind of force on it, and that force is known as, that force on this charge is known as the electric field intensity or the strength of that field. So after the electric field, we move on toward the electric field intensity. So what is electric field intensity? I can say that electric field intensity, short term we can say that force per unit charge. It means that whenever a charge will enter in this kind of a field, so definitely it will experience some kind of a force due to this field that will be known as the electric field intensity. We always say that we can call it the strength of electric field, because this electric field intensity, which is denoted by E, it is denoted by E. And this electric field intensity shows that how much force is the charge is experiencing when it enters from another part or another point to the electric field. So I can mathematically, how I can write it as, so E is equal to force per unit charge, as I written over that. Force per unit, it is a unit charge having a very, very small magnitude. So this is the electric field intensity we have shown here. Now, moreover, what I have to show that how the electric field intensity change whenever a charge will move into the electric field.